One thing I've always admired about Atiba, aka my mom, is her perseverance. Like life can really throw some curveballs at her and she'll keep going and she'll always find a way. She's very resourceful. And her work has helped me feel more confident, like she said. Um, One of my favorite words. And her work has also helped me feel more. It really just makes me feel like I am enough and I can do enough to really succeed, you know? And I'm grateful to be a part of her family because it's not something that everybody gets to have, like the kind of support and love and care that she gives. And I'm really proud to be her daughter. So
Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you so much. All right, who wants to go next?
One thing I've always admired about Atiba is her ability to hold space for others, irrespective of what you are experiencing or the challenging challenges that you are navigating through and mitigating at the moment. Um, you always hold space for others, and so that is one thing. In addition to your perseverance, that I admire about you.
Oh,
You've always made me feel heard and seen. And so I'll cap it there. And I give gratitude and thanks.
yeah. Is there anything that my work has made you feel more of, and anything that you're grateful to be a part of with me?
Actually, it's just been through the process. I've been grateful to see, all iterations of the process because I haven't worked with one specific program. So I can't speak to that, but I could speak to having seen like your journey from beginning, and now I'm excited to see where it is now, what it has morphed and grown into.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing, and obviously for your honesty. You've been day one watching me just plug away at this thing. And so I know you're going to love what you see tonight. Thank you so much for sharing. My heart is so happy.
One thing I admire about Atiba, I think, is the fact that she's transparent. I feel that you practice what you preach. There is nothing that I feel like you'll talk to me about that you yourself haven't. You're not speaking just to speak, you're speaking from experience, and the growth shows. It's definitely, I guess you want to say, like inspiring or motivating to see that the love that you can pour into yourself, how far it takes you, and how it just reflects and how it impacts not only you mentally, physically, but just those around you who you're helping. So that inspires me. Her work helped me feel more. Your work helped me definitely feel more confident, more secure in decisions and things that I'm making, in terms of like boundaries and stuff like that. Um, and then I'm grateful to be a part of whatever program it is that I'm in. We go together, so it is what it is now. Um, but I'm grateful for that because I think if I had not taken that step and been introduced to you, I don't think I would have been able to grasp the concepts that I was kind of trying to piece together. I think you just made the pieces fit and helped me like apply them. So I'm grateful for being able to interact with you on that level to help me kind of break those walls down. So I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you. And you're right. We just go together. Like we
Period.
started, we started out
Period.
just
That's it.
Right, exactly.
Oh, no,
We just
wait.
started out together. It morphed into a program that I built pretty much around the work that we were doing. Then I kind of invited you into a beta program that I was working on, and life was life, and so we just kind of been rocking
We
out.
just here. We just here, and now I'm with it.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate you. All right, awesome. So we have, let's say my beautiful friend Takia, we have been friends for such a long time. And since I moved out of New York City, life has really kind of pulled us in our own directions, but we still always find a way to come back into each other's world. And, actually, Takia was one of the first people that I shared my business idea with. Labor Day weekend of 2022, right after I had Emmanuel Nurtured Life Resource, the idea was born. And although she didn't make it to the kickoff at that point, I actually did a private, like, one-on-one, hey sis, tell me what you think about this idea. And it was so beautiful to get that feedback and that support way back then. So I know that you're going to love the evolution and that process that it has undergone. So, I would love to hear from you if there's anything that you'd like to share. And then it seems like Greg may not be able to jump on. So he's been dropping his gratitude in the chat. And I'll have Saida read that right after Takia lets us know if she's going to jump up. We would love to hear from you.
Hello.
Yay.
So what let me go back to the questions. What do I admire about you? One of the things I admire about you is you have been consistent with alternative ways of how you decided you wanted to teach and educate and give back to the community. And I always thought that was groundbreaking and different and not following a path. And even when we would discuss about education and traditional routes and lesson plans and how they don't always they don't work for our community, or how they label our children in the community, or how they're not supporting of us, you've always tried to figure out another path forward. And I truly admire you for that. I think your work is inspiring. You know a lot of the things that have happened to me over the years. And you are always there to be a sounding board. So you allow me to feel and get to a place of being, having some emotional wellness, basically.
I love that.
And your third question, I don't remember.
Sorry. It's okay. Are you grateful to be a part of, my community, my life, any programs or anything that you've been a part of?
Everything. I guess everything and anything that I've been a part of. And still trying to figure those things out, the good and the bad. So
Right, exactly. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here, and obviously for sharing how I've impacted you. It's so interesting that we don't always know that people are watching, and I'm just so glad that I have some amazing people rooting for me and watching and, seeing what I'm up to. And just to hear from y'all is really filling my cup. And that means a lot to me. Y'all know I hide in my shell when life is life. But this moment right here means so much to me. And I really appreciate everything that you guys have shared.